Read with me.
And then faster and faster they went, all of them dancing, first one foot out in the air and then the other, the horses leaning more and more, and the ringmaster going round and round the center pole, cracking his whip and shouting, "Hi! Hi!" and the clown cracking jokes behind it. And by, all hands dropped the reins, and every lady put her knuckles on her hips, and every gentleman folded his arms, and then how the horses did lean over and hump themselves. And so one after the other, they all skipped off into the ring and made the sweetest bow I've ever seen. And then scampered out, and everybody clapped their hands and went just about wild. Well, all through the circus, they done the most astonishing things, and all the time the clown carried on, so it most killed the people. The ringmaster couldn't ever say a word to him, but he was back at him quick as a wink with the funniest things a body ever said, and how he ever could think of so many of them, and so sudden and so pat, was what I couldn't no way understand. Why, I couldn't have thought of them in a year. And by, a drunken man tried to get into the ring, said he wanted to ride. Said he could ride as well as anybody that ever was. They argued and tried to keep him out, but he wouldn't listen, and the whole show come to a standstill. Then the people begun to holler at him and make fun of him, and that made him mad. And he begun to rip and tear, so that stirred up the people. And a lot of men begun to pile down off the benches and swarm towards the ring and saying, "Knock him down! Throw him out!" One or two women begun to scream. So then the ringmaster, he made a little speech and said he hoped that there wouldn't be no disturbance. And if the man would promise he wouldn't make no more trouble, he would let him ride if he thought he could stay on the horse. So everybody laughed and said, "All right," and the man got out. And it was on. The horse began to rip and tear and jump and cavort around. The two circus men hanging on his body, trying to hold him. And the drunken man hanging on his neck, and his heels flying in every jump. And the whole crowd of people standing up and shouting and laughing till tears rolled down.
Like and subscribe.